So today we're going to talk about stress. It's all kind of related, right? I hope you're seeing the trend that sugar is really extremely detrimental to our health, and it's everywhere. So we want to make sure that we are watching out for it. It doesn't mean that um, we can't occasionally have some sweets. We all like sweets, right? But the damage that sugar is doing to our bodies is not worth having it so frequently. So we want to really just purge it from our bodies and our diet, and you will feel better and your body will function better. So I want to talk about stress today because stress is a really big deal, you guys. Stress really wreaks havoc on our bodies as well. And sugar is definitely a contributor. When we consume sugar, we put our bodies under stress because we become insulin resistant. Our body can't handle all the sugar, and so the fat storing hormone, like we talked about the other day, gets overworked and becomes resistant to doing its work. So what happens is everything we eat gets stored as fat. So that's no fun. So you want to get rid of fat, you got to start by getting sugar out of your diet. I know, right? So anyway, it is one of the factors that causes high consumption of sugar does cause a lot of stress on our body. So if you want to make your stress management efforts effective, the first thing you have to do is cut down sugar from the diet. So the more stable your blood sugar is, and a lot of you have heard me talking about eating a balanced diet, like having balanced meals and keeping off the blood sugar roller coaster when we eat really high amounts of sugar or simple sugar or processed foods or things that are quickly converted to blood sugar, glucose. Then we have lots of spikes and drops. I call it the blood sugar roller coaster. We want to avoid that as much as possible. In fact, I have a great visual. I think I'll repost that in the group so you can see what I'm talking about. We want to keep things really, really stable. Also, you guys, don't forget the stress hormone, cortisol, is released when you experience stress. And that is no bueno. Hi, Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are because I have, just give StreamYard permission for me to see your name and then I can know who you are, but I can also go look in my group because I do want to say hello when you guys are here. I appreciate you taking a minute to listen in and hope that it's valuable use of your time. I'm not going to be too long today, but I do want to share 10 tips with you. So anyway, when cortisol spikes, you guys, that leads to weight gain. It leads to fatigue. You feel like crap. It's no fun. So therefore, maintaining a stable blood sugar level is good for you. And it's avoiding processed foods and foods with simple sugars. So in the guide, you have a whole page. I don't have it right here. You have a whole page of things that are sugars. Some fruit is high in fructose, which is natural sugar. But some fruits are more readily converted to sugar in your blood system. So glucose. So bananas, for example, are quickly, they have what we call a high glycemic index, meaning they're converted faster into glucose. And if I can find a graphic, I've seen one, maybe I have one in my files where it shows what fruits are higher glycemic acid. For me, and I think for a lot of postmenopausal or menopausal women, avoiding an overload of fruit is beneficial too, because it helps maintain that stable blood sugar level. So more fat, high quality, good fat like avocado oil, coconut oil, those kind of fats will keep things stable. Okay. And avoid these ups and downs and spikes because that messes with the hormones and it messes with our body, and it's all stress on our body, stress related. So 10 ways that you can practice massive self-care. Remember, you guys, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. is no one else's. Only you can take care of you. No one else is going to do it for you. So you have to make a decision, first of all, that you're going to take care of your health. Because if you don't, then the people who are relying on you to take care of them, your children, maybe like in my case, your grandchildren, you're going to not be around for them or not have the energy or the maybe you fall prone to some kind of sickness because of the constant stress on your body. So this is what we're trying to avoid and what I'm so passionate about. So the first thing is eat healthy food and keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. A protein, a fat, and a healthy carb, a healthy fat, and fiber. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. P, F, C, and F. Protein, fat, carbohydrate, health, and fiber. So fueling your body that way will really help you. So eating out less. Like I see so many people that are just, constantly in and out of fast food and just don't take time to prepare or cook meals for themselves. You can eat so much healthier if you prepare your own food. Really, it is. And I like to go out and eat too, but we just reserve this for special occasions. Sometimes on the weekend when we go out with some friends, we'll eat out, but it's not a regular occurrence. It's not like it's maybe one meal a week at most, sometimes not even that. So keep that in mind and reduce the amount of time you eat out, prepare home cooked meals. You guys know I also offer a meal planning service. So if you need help planning a meal, if that's the issue, that you don't have time to plan stuff, then get some help with that, either myself or there's lots of services out there that do meal planning. So you can definitely find that. Yoga, some kind of meditation is a great way to relieve stress and to remain stress-free. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Nice to see you here. Going for a walk is great. And now right now it's 110 degrees. Well, it's not that hot, but it feels like it. So you might want to go early in the morning for a walk. You might want to use your treadmill. I'm getting ready to invest in a treadmill because I do like to walk, but the weather is just not conducive to me. For me, I'm a baby. I want good weather. So I'm going to buy a treadmill pretty soon here. But walking is a great way, and get in the habit of just doing like half hour a day. Just get out there. I know, Debbie, you do that. I'm not sure who my Facebook user is. Who else is watching me? Let me go to my group really quick so I can say hi to you for real, because I can see it on my phone. I just can't see it here on the feed. So it looks like here on the feed. Mm-hmm. Vicky. Hi, Vicky. It's my friend Vicky. All right. So another thing you can do, number 4, is get enough sleep. Get enough sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping, I suggest magnesium is a great supplement to enhance your sleep. I've been taking this. I thought I brought it in here, but I didn't. Oh, you should see my office. It's a mess. Anyway, never mind. It's called it's a magnesium powder that you put in your water, and I've been really enjoying that lately. It just helps keep you calmer throughout the day. I just put it in my water. I love it, and it's got some B vitamins in it as well. I'll post what it is when I get off the live. But taking magnesium is great for sleep. Your body is like a machine. The excessive workload can damage extra stress, can damage its efficiency. So let your body rest. We need 8 to 10 hours a week. Really, just try it if you haven't yet, and see the difference that you feel when you really get sleep. Like sometimes you have to make a concerted effort, right? You can't be binging on Netflix till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Give yourself a time to go to bed, just like when we were kids. I try to be in bed and asleep by 10. Last night was a little later because I was watching a movie, but I knew I could sleep in a little later this morning. Although, how many of you have this problem? No matter what time I go to bed, I wake up when it's late because my room does not have darkening in it. So when it's light, I'm awake. Oh, well. So that I have to be careful of that. And so some things that you could do, I could do if I had trouble falling asleep at night, which I don't, is put room darkening shades in, make sure your temperature is lower in your room so that you can sleep better. Those are a couple of tips that I've heard work really well. Kicking your snoring husband out, that works really well too. just kidding, Simon. Yes, he snores and it interferes with my sleep sometimes. So sometimes I kick him out or I go to another room. Taking a warm bath with essential oils or Epsom salts. It's a magnesium infusion into your system that will help you feel relaxed. And if you incorporate that in your daily routine, it will make you feel a lot better. So that's one thing I'm going to work on because I never hardly do the bath. So I want to really try that and see how that works. I just never take the time to fill the tub. Getting a body massage. How many of you like massages? I don't particularly love a massage, but I've been thinking about getting a good massage just to see if it makes a difference in how I feel. I've especially heard good things about lymphatic massages. So if you're a massage person, it can be very comforting and make you feel more relaxed. Number 7, spend quality time with yourself. Give yourself time. Like just spend time with yourself. No matter how busy your schedule is, you should take a few minutes. For me, it's making a cup of tea and just taking a few minutes to just relax, just chill. Number 8, practice gratitude. This is a big one. When you're feeling stressed, it's usually because you're not happy with how things are going or for me, it's like I always feel like I'm behind or I have so much to do and not enough time, or I'm not getting the results I want. So it makes me stressed. And so instead, I've been working on practicing gratitude where I just stop myself and I think, look at how far you've come. Look at all you've accomplished and be grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have to build a business from home, for example. And this is the second business I built from home. And to just have people in my life that are supportive. There's so many things that you can find if you just stop and think. Instead of thinking about what's not working, think about what is working and be grateful. Number 9, read a book. Read a book. I'm working on reading a book that's not a diet, nutrition, self-improvement book because I love those kind of books, but just reading a leisurely book, like getting into a novel, something. I can do it with a movie. Like I can sit down with a good movie and really my mind can escape, but I have a hard time focusing on a book for some reason because I feel like I'm wasting time. I should be doing something else. I don't know why that is, but I'm working on it. So if that's you too, you can work on it. But who likes to read a book? Who likes to read a good book? And if you do, make a comment and tell me what you're reading because I might need some suggestions because this is an area that I'm also working on. Maybe I need to take the book into the bathtub. How about that? That'll work. All right. And then number 10 is just think of happy memories and favorite times. For example, look at old memories captured in photographs. I have been working on a project with my pictures because I used to, when the kids were little, I used to scrapbook and I never finished all their books. So I've been going through old photographs and uploading them into digital so that I can do some memory books for the kids now that they're adults. So that's been kind of fun to look back. It's been especially fun to look back on pictures of my oldest daughter now that she has a little girl and see the resemblances. It's so fun and it's so interesting. And oh, by the way, when I feel stressed, this picture is right on my desk and it makes me laugh. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. And right now she's with us because they're waiting for their house to be built. So they're not here right at the moment, but having her around, like, it's just unbelievably relaxing. It like makes me happy to be able to enjoy her every single day. So those are some things that, thank you for all the hearts. And Becky's watching too. Hey, Becky. Thank you for all the hearts. So that's how stress affects you a lot. And it is a big deal. So if you can manage your stress by keeping your nutrition balance with PFC and F, protein, fat, carbohydrate, and fiber, um, really paying attention to that, getting your sleep, taking time for yourself, exercising, that's also great for stress. All these are good things. They're nothing new. Sorry. And there's nothing new. I'm just kind of repeating and regurgitating what I've said before, but it's sometimes we need a reminder. Somebody in the group today was talking, it was Kathy, was saying, I don't think sugar's my problem. I think I'm okay until but I have to catch myself every now and then, which is why I run this challenge a few times a year, because we all have to catch ourselves sometimes. Like, it's human nature to fall back into old behaviors. And it's just human nature and it happens mostly when you're stressed. Under stress is when you like revert back, or you have an interruption in your routine. But that's life, you guys. And we're always going to have it. And we just have to learn how to recognize it quickly and move out of it.